5 things to do when listening to the call to prayer. Adhan-AZAN is a prayer call that is routinely echoed 5 times a day. Islam teaches etiquette in every deed, including when hearing the call to prayer. Quoted from About Islam, there are some things that must be done when hearing the call to prayer. Number 1. Listening attentively. The Sunnah recommends that when the call to prayer is echoed, one must listen attentively and repeat every sentence silently after muezzin, the person who calls for prayer. But when he says Hayya ala salah, come for prayer, and Hayya ala al falah, to the point of success, one must say, La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah, there is no strength except with Allah. The Prophet Muhammad said, when you hear the call to prayer, repeat what muezzin said. Imam Malik, al-Muwatta. Number 2. Asking for a blessing on the Prophet SAW. The Prophet SAW said, when you hear muezzin cry out for prayer, repeat the words and ask Allah's blessing on me, because people who ask Allah's blessing on me one time will be rewarded with 10 blessings by Allah. Muslim, Book of Prayer, Hadith 384. The text of the blessings narrated is, Allahumma salli ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin, kama sallaita ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka hamidun majid. Allahumma barik ala Muhammadin wa ali Muhammadin kama barakta ala Ibrahim wa ala ali Ibrahim innaka hamidun majid. O Lord, give your kindness to Muhammad and Muhammad's family because you have bestowed your kindness on Ibrahim and on Ibrahim's family. You are praised, glorious, noble. Al-Bukhari, Book of Acts of the Prophet, Hadith 3370. Number 3. Pray. This prayer is recommended to read after hearing the call to prayer. Allahumma rabba hashdi qawati tamati wa as-salati al-qaimati, and Muhammadin il-wasalati wa al-fayyati, wa di darajata ar-rafi'ati, wa bahu amam is not needed for the promise. We are together with midla hilathul. Established, give Muhammad the pleasure of closeness to you, and excellence and place of difference, and elevate him to the position of glory that you had promised him. This prayer has variations that include Wadi ar-Rafi'ati and Innaka Tuck. To the request was narrated by Imam Bayhaqi in his Sunan, and accepted for action by the scholars, as mentioned by Ibn Abidan in Red al-Mudir, quoting Shtibul Ali Zimdad al-Fatah and Fath al-Fatah Qadir from Ibn al-Humam, narrated by Jabir bin Abdullah. The Prophet SAW said, anyone who after listening to the call to prayer says, prayer is given above, then intercession for me will be allowed for him on the day of resurrection. Sahih Bukhari, Book 11, 588, Abdullah bin Amr bin al-As narrated, I heard the Prophet Muhammad said, when you hear the call to prayer, repeat what muezzin said, then ask God to raise my mention because everyone who does it will receive 10 rewards from God. Then ask Allah to give me al-wasila, mentioned in the prayer above, which is a high rank in Jannah, suitable for only one of Allah's slaves. And I hope that I will be that man. If anyone asks al-wasila for me, it is my duty to be an intermediary for him. Sahih Muslim. Number 4. Answering the call to prayer. Wa ana ashhadu la ilaha illallah wa dan la sharika lahu wa ana Muhammadan abduhu wa rasuluhu, radhitu billahi rabban, wa bi Muhammadan rasulun wa bil islami dinan, and I also testify that there is no deity worthy of worship other than Allah, who has no partner, and that Muhammad is his servant and messenger. I am pleased with Allah as my Lord, with Muhammad, peace on him, as my messenger, and with Islam as my religion. To be read in Arabic after tashahhud or words of confirmation of faith. Number 5. Pray between the call to prayer and iqamah. Finally, you can ask Allah SWT for yourself and ask for Allah's grace because your request will be answered this time. The Prophet Muhammad said, repeat the words of muezzin and when you are finished, ask Allah what you want and you will get it. Abu Dawud, Book of Prayer, Hadith 524, as Prayer Dawud Book 2, Hadith 521, narrated Anas bin Malik. Requests made between adhan and iqamah are not denied. Summary of what we must do after hearing the azan. 1. Stay focused on the call to prayer. 2. Repeat what the muezzin says except for Hayya ala salah and Hayya ala falah, instead of saying La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. 3. After the call to prayer, sends prayers to the Prophet Muhammad. 4. Then say a prayer wasila. 5. Pray between the call to prayer and the iqamah.